Body language is fundamental when it comes to networking. At an in-person event, you'd think very carefully about how you come across, how you're talking to someone, how you approach people. But why do we forget to do it on Zoom? Body language is crucial on Zoom, and in fact I'd argue it's even more important because we're trying to build engagement through a little screen, through a little window on a screen even. You've got to be more animated, you've got to get more energy, you've got to get more focus on demonstrating the right body language to build a relationship. Let's talk about eye contact first, because if we're going to build rapport with someone, then eye contact's crucial. Now obviously you're going to want to see the other people on the screen as well and watch them when they're talking, which means naturally you're not going to be focusing in the camera. But at the very least, when you're talking, make sure you're looking down the barrel of the camera. If you're looking down here, what do people think? Do they think you're connecting with them? No. Keep your eye directly into the camera when you're talking. One of the best ways to help do this is to hide your self-view. What do we tend to look at when we go past the mirror? Well, we look at ourselves, don't we? And we tend to do the same when our box appears on the screen. But you can hide it. You don't need to show it. And you'll be much more natural and come across with better body language if you do so. Some other basics. You wouldn't have a conversation in an in-person event with your arms folded like this, would you? So don't do it on screen.
And what sort of body language do you think you show when your camera isn't on?
And that brings me on to framing. I mean, why do you need this huge expanse of space above your head? Compare that to an in-person networking event. You sitting down, the person you're talking to standing up. That would just be weird, wouldn't it? Equally, no need for all this space here. And don't be that monster who domineers the camera from so close. Best way to think about it is to get yourself nicely centralised in the screen, get your eye line about a third of the way down the screen, and have enough space for your hands just to appear in shot. It's great to have some energy coming through by using hand gestures as well. And finally, think about how distractions might affect your body language. If you've got your emails just there, you've got your Facebook feed just there, you know what? If you start distracting yourself with those, and inevitably it'll come across badly to your audience. We're done? That body language stuff is so tiring.